And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Benjamin Pavard, I suppose he's going to be known now, Peter, for scoring one of the most memorable international goals ever. But the Frenchman is one of the best at his day job as well. Certainly very intelligent, having proved himself against some of the very best in the world.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's clever. Now it's Thuram. There's no flag. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Çalhanoğlu. Some really good ball movement. Çalhanoğlu really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a super give and go. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. So it is still 0-0. Mkhitaryan was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's De Roon.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Çalhanoğlu. Di Marco. Quality ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Retegui. Oh, that's fabulous. And now the breakaway.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Shot could be on. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's he's got the shot away! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal. Great chance! Tries to get it clear. Oh, the shot could be on here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a key interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Di Gennaro punts it upfield. And he's managed to get free. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been... And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Atalanta can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The fullback is in acres of space here. And he's only too happy to take that back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And it's Mkhitaryan. And here's Thuram. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Thuram. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Correa. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And we have our very first corner. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Correa. He's through and all alone! Oh, he's had a hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Chance here to counter. Oh, that's an inviting ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great defending, strong and determined. He is through here. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 24, numero 13, lasciano il campo per il numero 17, il numero 11, il numero 8. Attenzione, un cambio.
Carlos Augusto. There's the hit! Martinez gets flagged offside.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most convincing of passes. Lookman.
Atalanta are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Pasalic. Lookman. And it's Pasalic. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turns and goes back. Di Gennaro getting this one clear. That's been won straight back. And the number on the board is 3.
This is the time you need that pace.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And time is up. Atalanta cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.